What's happening? Good afternoon and evening. Listen, this is KReve, and I want to welcome you to Kouch. Listen, we have an exclusive interview tonight, conversation from last week. My friend, great, awesome young lady by the name of Soncere. She is a wife, a mother, and an author. She's an entrepreneur and an advocate for the advancement of women. And tonight is coming very close to her awesome conference that's coming up, the Women Confidence Tour, and it's categorized as the Love Tour. Listen, we're bringing it with love. She's bringing it with love because of the love and care and the well-to-do that she has for women. So here, within the next few minutes, we're going to be bringing her on. Listen, welcome to the couch, Kay's Couch. Listen, Soncere, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me today.
Listen, it always is a pleasure. It's counting down. The days are counting down. The Women's Confident Tour #5 is coming up. You excited?
I'm super excited. Super excited.
I'm glad you're excited. Listen, I'm not going to hold you long. I know you just stopped by just to drop some information for us so we can actually get some information to the people and to the audience. Listen, I'm excited to have you, and I'm excited that you're here. I really am glad to be a part of this and helping to promote this awesome tour. So you should be able to pat yourself on the back. How are you feeling right now?
I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I'm very happy and blessed, and I just can't wait. I have so many surprises in store for all of the attendees of this conference. This is the 5th one, my anniversary tour. I started in 2020 in May, and we are going to bring it back around in May of 2020 on May 22nd to host the 5th Women's Confidence Tour in a virtual environment in the middle of a pandemic. So what an accomplishment.
What an accomplishment. So listen, just give us a brief rundown a little bit on how #4 went. Just kind of tell us about that. Maybe take a few seconds to tell us about #4.
#4 was fantastic. And so that was hosted in February. And the theme for that conference was fit and favored, financially, physically, and spiritually. And so I had 10 outstanding presenters, and they all spoke about areas of their lives where they are fit and favored. And that was spiritually, physically, or emotionally. And I tell you, it was phenomenal. We had speakers to talk about how they're being fit financially and talking about how they're investing in cryptocurrency and other hard assets that some of us as minorities never think about, investing in gold and silver and oil and things like that, buying stocks, and not just stocks, within the US, but abroad as well. And so we learned about self-care practices and things that we could do to nurture our bodies and our minds. And then we had some powerful women on fire talking about how they're fit and favorite spiritually and things that they're doing and the things that they know for sure about their God and how it's impacted their lives. So it was life-changing, phenomenal. I swear, every time the conference is over, I'm exhausted in terms of the mental download. Like, I am just like so filled with so much information. I'm overwhelmed with the joy and the love that I receive from the participants and the presenters. And so that's why I called this 5th tour, which is my anniversary tour, the Love Tour, because I want to give love back to those who poured in me. And I just think without love, I wouldn't be at #5.
I love it. Now, listen, without love, I don't think any of it would be around. So for you to entitle this and undergird this next conference with love, that is going to be such a phenomenal thing. I just, #1, I want to thank you because it takes special individuals like yourself to be able to position yourself to do for women. Now, you invest a lot in the worth of a woman. Tell me this, what is the purpose of that? And why do you think a woman's worth is so important?
Well, I'd like to say that, we're the pulse of we're the heartbeat of the home. And so if the heart is not working, operating correctly, there's not another heart. I'm not dissing any of the dads around or the
I get it.
husbands around. I'm just saying
I get it.
we're the heart and the pulse of the home. And so every other organ in your body relies on the heart. And so in order for your other organs to work properly and function the way they were meant to, the heart has to be in good working condition. And so that means we as women have to make sure that we continue to take care of our mind, body, and soul. And so for me, pouring into women gives me the opportunity to see women soar and achieve their dreams and become everything that they wanted to be so that they can pour into others. Because whether we're full or not, we're always pouring into others. I would prefer that we as women poured into other women with our cup runneth over and not where it's half empty. I don't want to get to the point where, with this pandemic, it's a lot. I knew it was a lot for me, a lot for my colleagues and friends. And the networks that I'm in of women being pulled with the children and their spouses and the elderly parents. And so I figured that we needed a space to be able to pour into one another. When the world was open, we did that. We had lunch with our girlfriends. We went on trips with our girlfriends. We had spa days. We're not doing that anymore. So the Women's Confidence Tour was born out of a way for us to get together and have those group sessions and talk about some of those outstanding things that we're doing in our lives, because that may put up a mirror to another woman to say, hey, if she can do that, I can do it too. Or she has the blueprint, maybe I could ask her for it so that I could replicate it. So I would like to say I'm in the business of connecting other women. Someone has a need, I know someone who was already doing that. And so my job is to create that space to connect them. So I'm calling myself a connector. I am going to network with as many women as possible. I have goals to build my network to over 1 million women within a year. So we'll see how I'm going to do next May, see how I'm doing.
Listen, I'm glad to be a part. May 22nd. So tell us about the time and what we're going to expect on May 22nd of the Women's Confidence Tour.
So I'm not going to give away too much, but for the Women's Confidence Tour number 5, because it is the anniversary tour, we're going to be doing some special things. And so you don't want to miss this. We have a general admissions ticket, and we also have a VIP ticket. So if you want the VIP ticket, it'll give you admissions to a special speaker circle that I'll host outside of the conference with one-on-ones with the speakers. So you'll be invited. It'll be a small bunch of us. We'll get on and we'll be able to talk one-on-one with a lot of the presenters and myself, ask questions, to be able to network and exchange. There's been wonderful things that have come out of the networking that has happened from all of the Women's Confidence Tours. People have done deals together. They've built partnerships. They've met other individuals where they've been able to patronize their businesses. Businesses have grown. People have stepped up from being a vendor to a presenter. I've had people that have been a moderator that was a presenter and then brought their business. And so there's so many other opportunities. For the 5th tour, we're going to have some giveaways. I also have sponsorships available. If anyone out there has a business or if they want to sponsor a page in someone's honor, they can reach out to me via thewomensconfidencetour.com. There is a website, www.thewomensconfidencetour.com. You can order your tickets there. In addition to that, you can become a sponsor. I have full page ads. I also have half page ads. You can do a business card ad. There's a number of things that you can do to support the conference, and proceeds from the ads will go to scholarships at the HBCU, Delaware State University, for women who are majoring in STEM careers. And so not only are we pouring into ourselves, but we're pouring into the future of women.
Oh my God.
So I am looking forward to this tour with all of everything. So it's going to be phenomenal.
I love it. My mom and dad always talking. They're old school Kouch believers. So every round goes higher and higher. So I see that every round goes, each tour goes, it goes higher and higher for you. And I'm so blessed to be a part. I'm helping to promote. I want to be a part of this and push you, because I think it's very important. The woman has the first position and the first touch of life for the future. And that nation within you can go no higher a lot of times than based on the perspective and also the intellect of that woman. So you get first dibs on life for the one that comes in the future. So I'm thankful. So individuals like yourself, who's utilized by God as a conduit to ensure that the future woman and also man, believe it or not, is positioned properly, you know,
Yeah.
for receiving. So
Yeah.
I thank you for that. I really
Yeah.
do thank you for that. And so we're not going to hold you. I know you got a lot of things going on, but thank you for coming by. I wanted to make sure that the audience of K's Couch, and when we actually send this out, when individuals get a chance to take a look at our restream, they get a chance to see. So let us know how we can be a part of this great tour that's coming up.
So there's several ways to be a part of this tour. Number one, you can volunteer. I always need support behind the scenes to help with that day. There's lots of women that are going to show up. This is going to be the biggest conference ever, so I'm probably going to need more support than I've ever had in the past. You can purchase a ticket and show up and be a guest. Make sure you sign up and come a half hour earlier. I will have a DJ. DJ Q Boogie will be spinning the beats to get us hyped before we start. So we'll start at 9:30 with the DJ to 10 o'clock, and the conference will kick off at 10. If you'd like to be a sponsor, you can become a sponsor and be able to support that event. You can also help promote the event. If you have networks with women in those networks, I would like you to promote this this tour. And now I have a special gift for any of your viewers if they are watching, even watching the replay. If they go to the womensconfidencetour.com, and you can scroll down to the bottom and say that you're interested in supporting this brand, and you can tell me how you'd like to support it. If you mention that you saw the interview on KReve Couch, I will send you a free copy of one of my devotional books. I have two devotional books. One is called Powerful Prayers for Women, Volume 1, in addition to my second book, which is called Journaling on My Journey. They are devotional journeys. So if you mention KReve Couch in that registration, then I will send you a free copy of my book once you register. So thank you for joining, and thank you, KReve, for having me on your show.
Listen, it's my pleasure. Listen, be looking to give out at least 5 or 6 of those because, hey, listen, I've been in everybody's inbox and making sure that.
We're going to double that. God says he'll give you a double portion. I'm like 12,
you know,
14,
let's look at 12 or 13. You know what I'm saying? We're going to 12 or 13.
I'm going for the double portion.
Let's do it then. Let's do it then. Listen, I didn't want you to have to give out too many of your books, but hey, listen, we're going to give out 12 of them then. Let's give out 12. So listen, I'm not going to hold you, but listen, KReve Couch and my audience, I love you guys. Listen, Soncere, thank you so much for being here. You got anything else that you want to say before we shut this down for you tonight?
I just want to say thank you and continue to pour and invest in yourselves. And remember, this slogan I go by every day, and the reason why I do this is I give because I have, and I have because I give.
Okay, absolutely. Love life and live love. Everybody be at blessed. Be at peace. Enjoy your weekend. Listen, thank you so much, Soncere, for coming out. Listen, love life, and we'll be talking to you soon. Listen, here on KReve Couch, you guys are amazing.